Hello there, welcome back to my channel. Is Monzo worth your time? This is a full breakdown of Monzo Bank so that you can decide for yourself. We'll start with opening an account, and if you want to skip ahead to all the features, there is a timestamp in the description below. So, to set up an account, you need to complete 4 simple steps. Step 1, you need to download the app from the Apple or the Play Store. This is because you will use the app for everything, and that includes the application process. So step 2 is to open the app and to fill in the form with your personal data. That will include also the national insurance number. Step number 3, you need to provide proof of address, and that can be either your driving license or can be one of your utility bills. Step number 4, you need to provide proof of identity, and that can be either your ID, driving license, passport, or residency permit. Now, they also want you to record a short video to make sure you are the identity document owner. That took me quite a few trials, but it worked in the end. And when you're finally done with the application, you will have to wait 1 or 2 days while they review it. And when you get approved, and they also send you an email to confirm that, they'll send you your card on first class. Smashing! So if you've come this far, it means you've got yourself a Monzo card, and you just have to activate it. So you just have to open the app, tap on the card, and enter the long card number. There you go, your Monzo is finally good to go. So this is the part where I talk about all the Monzo features, and the first one is the option to split your money into pots. What is a pot? Well, there are 2 types of pots, and they are completely different. The first type of pot is where you can earn an interest over a period of time, and so you have easy access pots, and that's where you earn an interest on a monthly basis, and also that's the pot that allows you to get your money back the next working day. Easy ISA pots. They're basically the same as easy access pots, with the difference that in this case these pots are connected to your ISA, which means that you don't pay taxes on your interest, but at the time of recording these are not available. And the last one are fixed pots, and that's where you agree to lock away your money for 12 months, and at the end of it you get your money back plus interest. Now the question is, would I use any of these pots? And the answer is absolutely no! There are a million banks giving better interest than Monzo, and one of them is Revolut. I have reviewed Revolut, and I will drop the link to the video above. By the way, I highly recommend to watch this video on Revolut before you open a Monzo account, so that you can compare the 2 accounts. The second kind of pots are basically called regular pots, and this is just a way to store away your money. You can create an unlimited number of pots, and each of them can be used to pay a different type of expense. For example, you can create a pot for your holidays, a pot for your gifts, but also for more mundane expenses like rent and food. What I just described is called piggy banking, and it's a way to budget your expenses. It normally requires 2 or more bank accounts so that you can spread your money over them, but with Monzo you can do everything on 1 bank account. This is quite convenient because obviously you can control your money on 1 single app, and you can also avoid the credit score hits that you get when you open multiple bank accounts. In addition to that, you can also divide your regular pots into sub-pots, which gives you an even more detailed control on your money. Another Monzo feature is that you can split bills with other Monzo users. This can be done through your contact list, or in alternative, let's just say you want to split the bill with someone who's not on your contact list. It would be actually a bit awkward to say the least, but let's just say that you want to do it, and Monzo can help you with that. There is a feature that allows you to use Bluetooth to find other Monzo users around you. Smashing! Now I can split bills with strangers in the street. Another positive feature of the app is that you can freeze and unfreeze your Monzo card at the touch of a button. It gives me peace of mind when I cannot find my Monzo, and then when I find it, I can simply unfreeze the card through the app. Another interesting feature is that you can personalize your Monzo account with a photo of your choice. And you can do the same with your saving pots, and also, to be honest, with almost anything that is on the app. Another great feature of the app is that you can see all the transactions as soon as they're made, as opposed to waiting until the transactions are fully cleared. That is quite good because the amount of the transactions are added or deducted from your balance in real time, so that you are always in control. You can also assign a category to each transaction, and then there is a way to make the system learn the kind of category you want to be assigned to each seller, so that the system will do it automatically for you the next time around. And if you put some work in at the beginning, at the end of the month you will get a breakdown of your monthly spend by category. You can also attach a picture of the receipt to each transaction and also add some more information like a note or a tag. Another quirky feature of the Monzo app is that once you receive money from a sender, you can see their bank account details, and that also means that at the touch of the button you can send money back to them. There is also a function to automatically split your salary into pots of your choice as soon as your salary comes in. Another great Monzo feature is that you receive your salary a day earlier with Monzo. That is not bad if you are quite hand-to-mouth with your salary. Unfortunately, Monzo has got also bad features like the switching energy supply feature. To use it, you just have to press a button, and then they will ask you a few questions like the number of bedrooms you have, how much you are paying at the moment, and the name of your current supplier. After which, they will give you a selection of suppliers to switch to. I've got a big reservation for this feature because I've used other tools in the past, like the Money Saving Expert Energy Club tool, and it has given me much better deals than Monzo. To make sure you get the best deal available, just shop around and check all websites. Monzo is a bank, and as such, they offer you a couple of ways to borrow money. The first one is the overdraft, and it's available to you only after receiving some money into your account, for example, your salary. They obviously want to know you before they offer you any money. And when they finally give you permission to arrange an overdraft, the interest rates are either 19, 29 or 39%, which is not too bad compared to all high street banks these days. But a strong point of Monzo is that they will try to block all the transactions that would take your account into an arranged overdraft territory. They cannot stop any offline transactions like the ones made late at night and those that are made, for example, when you buy something on a boat or plane. This is a point in favor of Monzo because all other banks try to profit on unarranged overdrafts. The second way you can borrow money with Monzo is through loans. And their APR for borrowing up to £3,000 is 26.6%. Do I recommend it? Absolutely no. For any borrowing above 3K, it is 3.7%. You pay less to borrow more. Wait, what? Borrow money the Monzo way. It doesn't get any better than that. On a serious note, I would always shop around before borrowing any amount of money. Another interesting option is the possibility to open a bank account for 16 to 17 years old. It's great if you have kids, and it's very similar to the adult version. The only difference is the lack of overdraft and loans. And before I talk about the next Monzo feature, I want to shout out another YouTube channel. It's my friend Khaled, who talks about personal finance in the US. Have a look at his channel, the link is in the description below, and just tell him that Marco sent you. A feature that has made Monzo quite popular among travelers is the possibility to spend pounds abroad by paying a relatively cheap exchange rate. I'm saying relatively cheap because Monzo uses the MasterCard exchange rate, which is 0.25% more expensive than the exchange rate that is used by Revolut. On the flip side, You can withdraw as much money as you please when you are in Europe without paying any fees. And for withdrawals outside Europe, it's free up to £200, and then after that is 3% commission. Hey, are you thinking of opening a Monzo account? Before you do it, click on this video, it's a Revolut review, and you might find out that Revolut is better for your needs. Which Monzo feature do you like the most and why? Let me know in the comments below, I will answer all of them. Thank you for your attention, and now click on this video and I'll see you in a second.